Hi guys, my name is Anna Maria and you're very welcome to my channel, and I finally decided to film a vlog because I haven't talked to you in ages, and nothing is really happening in here because we're in lockdown level 5, which means it's a very similar lockdown to what was in March 2020. Like, everything is closed, we're staying at home, we can go out for exercise within 5 kilometers from our house, we can only go for essential shopping, and that's it. We're staying indoors, and yeah, this is not that nice. What can I say? But yeah, I thought that we can talk a little bit. I can share a few thoughts with you because, yeah, I think this lockdown starts to really get to me, but I'm trying to stay strong. I'm sure that very soon everything is gonna be okay. Because the vaccination already started in Ireland, and I think about like 70,000 people or even more by the time I will release this video will be vaccinated, and I'm really happy to hear that those people who are in the risk group, they are protected and they are safe, and that's very important. This will make everyone's life better and happier. There have been like loads of cases in Ireland. There was Christmas, and I suppose that loads of people got infected during Christmas, and if you saw the numbers in Ireland, you could see like 5,000, 4,000, 7,000 people being infected per day, and that's a huge number considering the population of the country. The population in Ireland is 4.9 million people, so that's a lot. This is why we're back into lockdown, a lot of restrictions, and yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get crazy, and I really hope that traveling will be available very soon because I feel like I need to go traveling somewhere. But I'm really happy that I have my YouTube channel because here I can talk to you, I can answer your questions, I can think about making new videos, think about new ideas and stuff like that, and this keeps me sane and happy, and this is how I keep communicating with you. Hey guys, let me share the most recent, the craziest news that happened in my life so far. So I got an online delivery. That's a nice box from Charlotte Tilbury, and look at this beauty. It's so nicely packed. So I ordered this foundation, and they gave me a huge and beautiful box, and something that I was telling you about, guys. Do you see they said, "Darling Anna Maria," they put my name on this card. And love you, Anna. Do you remember I told you it's very important to mention a person's name to make them feel special? So this is why it's important, because I actually felt really special. Yeah, cool. Keep in mind this trick, guys. Very nice, very nice, and very beautiful. There was something I wanted to talk with you about because I think this topic is very important and very much needed in the current world, especially now because we get so much information, so many people around us, we have access to everyone, and it's really important to think critically. So critical thinking is something that I've been thinking about in the past time, especially because I get to meet so many people, especially through YouTube, and I really hope that everyone is thinking critically while watching different kind of videos, while reading different kinds of news and stuff like that. A very important part of critical thinking is that we should analyze the information and think, is that information applicable to our lives or not? And I will just try to take an example. I think that this example is going to be the most inoffensive example, is a style. In one of my previous videos, or maybe 2 of them, I talked about style, and I talked about the fact that I want to make sure it's good, it's improved, and that I work on it. And I got loads of people commenting like, "Oh, why would you need it? Your style is already very good." Thanks a lot who said this. Thank you. Then there was even some hate saying that, "Oh my god, Anna, you're so close-minded," and stuff like that, but you think that style is important. And you know what? Maybe this part might not be applicable applicable to someone's life, and that's absolutely fine. I have noticed that especially in the Western cultures, people don't really care that much about style, about the way they look and stuff like that, and this is absolutely okay. But like in Eastern Europe, people would care much more about style, about the way they look. They really consider it to be something very, very, very important. And I'm coming from Eastern Europe, and this is why I do care a lot about the way I look. And you know what, when I mention style, it does not mean that I want to buy like loads of clothes, have a lot of stuff and stuff like that. No, style means something totally different for me. And it means that I want to have just a few items that match really, really good between each other. A few items that are of a very, very, very high quality, that I can wash them like 20, 50 times and they can still look very good in 5 years' time. It's important for me because this is how I can be more eco-friendly and I can buy less stuff, but still use absolutely everything that I already have. Because probably you had those kind of situations when you purchase different kind of items, maybe on discounts, and you ended up just wearing those items once, twice, or 0 times maybe. So I don't want to do these things because I'm trying to think about the planet. I'm trying to think about the fact that I don't need to consume that much, but something that is going to help me to be more eco-friendly is style, is thinking about it, is trying to match my items really well and just buy a few items, like maybe have 10 items in my wardrobe and that's it, and they will match really well between each other and I will feel very good, very confident, and that's it. And you know, if style helps me to go to an interview, to feel much more confident and to get that better paid job, then style is important for me. Maybe you're a businesswoman or a businessman and you don't care about the way you look, like you don't need anyone to judge you, you don't need anyone to analyze the way you look and stuff like that, because when you go to an interview, even though people try not to do it, but they still analyze the way you look, even though they might do it unconsciously, but they still do it. This is something very normal. This is something that it's embedded in our brain, and I don't know how many thousands of years it's gonna take us to stop unconsciously analyzing the way people look. This is why, guys, think critically. Is this applicable to my life? Is this something that I can implement in my life? And if it's something that it's not about you, that's amazing, but that's fine. Just skip it. Just go ahead and watch something that it's important for you. Or maybe you just want to watch it because you like watching me and that's it. So yeah, see if that's something that is going to be helpful to your life, and if it's not, just skip it. I don't really understand why people don't skip it. That's so weird for me. Another example is when I made a video about taxes. I really hoped that people ask themselves, why is she talking about taxes? Where did she get this information from? And this is why I mentioned my resources and my education, so you know where I got that information from. Then I made a video about driving, and I really hoped that people would ask themselves, why is she talking about driving? Why should I listen to her? And obviously you can understand that I passed my test in a foreign language. I passed it from the first time, and I got my driving license from the first time without hassling too much. This is why I would be the person to listen to, because I went through this process already and I did it successfully. And I really hope that people ask themselves, why is she talking about this? Where is she getting this information? It's very, very important. Like when I listen to someone, I think, where did they get this information from? What kind of knowledge they have? What do they do in their lives and stuff like that? Maybe there is a doctor, and ask yourself, is this doctor treating patients or just making videos on YouTube? If he is also treating patients, then you should trust him. If that doctor is just making videos on YouTube without treating anyone, should I trust this doctor or not? It's very, very important to think about these kind of things. Like, for example, my grandma, she is about 73. And oh my god, like she has no filters at all, like no filters at all. Thank god she has no Facebook, because we would have a few heart attacks by now. So yeah, and I tell her that she needs to think, who wrote that piece of news? What was their intention? How did they make money? And loads of other questions that she needs to think about and stuff like that. And she's not doing it because she has no filters. She grew up in such a community where the TV was something wow, and she had to believe every single word that's there on on TV or in the newspapers. And this is why I mentioned critical thinking. We should start thinking, why is that person talking about a certain thing? Is this applicable to our lives or not? If it's not, then we should just skip it and be very, very, very critical, because there is so much information, like so much information. Cool, guys, let me know what you think about critical thinking. Do you always ask yourself, is this information useful for me? Is this information applicable to my life and stuff like that? So guys, I'm trying to go out for walks, even though it's very rainy, very cold, very windy, but still this really helps me to stay sane, to stay productive, to stay active. Oh my god, this is so sore, guys. This is not snow. This is actually ice. It's not snow, and it's so sore. It actually gets on my face. I think you can see like some ice here. It will get melted very quickly, but it's actually so painful when everything gets on you. Yeah, it's almost over. You can see the sun right there. Oh my god, it's beautiful but very, very painful. Cool, guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope it was interesting for you. I wanted to film like a vlog because I didn't talk to you just like this in ages. And let me know what you think about critical thinking, and maybe you have any other ideas or videos that I can film. And if you have any questions about Ireland, about how to become an area manager, if you need some advice, if you need to have someone to guide you through your process to moving to Ireland, then please make sure you first of all subscribe to my VIP patron membership on Patreon. Or if you don't want to go for a subscription service, then you can just message me on Instagram and you can book a consultation with me. It's gonna be exactly the same price, because guys, I get so many messages from you, and yes, I want to reply to them, I want to help you, but it's gonna take me like 1, 2 or 3 hours a day to reply, only to reply to your messages, and I do not manage physically because I do have a full-time job and loads of other things to do. So this is how I will be able to prioritize you, to save your time, to save your money, to save your energy, and to give you the right information. Cool, guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. I'm so happy to see you here again, and I will see you in my next one.